Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Let's Play. This is Diamond Wolf 65, and, well, I would like to clear up a few things I said in the previous video. Today I'm doing several videos back to back, so, this is right after the first episode. So, when I mentioned in the video about me either voicing over every, piece of dialogue, or just, you guys just, reading it, and I just pause like every few minutes for everyone to read. I'll mention when it's last video for you to put that in the comments, or, leave them in here, I guess. Either way, let's get on with this. So, we just completed our first mission for Gradius, so let's talk to Rufus before we, continue on. Okay. Huh. Nice little tip there, Rufus. Let's leave. Wait a minute. This is a JRPG. Let's talk to him again. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Ooh, Monday! So, I think we had 57, or maybe 157? We're up to 657. Nice. So, well, that's not going to get us much, but there are a few ways we can use what we got. Alright, let's get some party members, because this is what this episode will be about. If we have enough time, maybe we'll jump into a quest. So, anyway, let's get our party members. Yeah. Alrighty. Next up, let's get our next one, which is, of course, Annie. Alright. Now, the two party members you get immediately off the bat. Annie's nothing really special, but Lisa, ho! This lady is a monster with martial arts. Now, when I said that in the previous episode, I mentioned about a special move. Out of all the characters, Lisa is known to be the fastest to learn this. This move is called the DSC, which is the Dream Suplex Combo. This move is very devastating. Like, it takes up a lot of weapon points, but oh lord, it can end bosses real quickly. Anyway, we already have one of the moves, so that's good. Now, as I said, let's get some party members. But before we do, I might as well give a tour of Korong, because I breezed past that in the previous video. Now, this lady here, sells helmets. Most will protect you from blind status. Next up, we have another armor shop. This one sells a variety of stuff. First are a couple of chest pieces, full-on combat armor, shirts, and 2 pairs of gauntlets. Some powerful stuff you can get. If there's something hidden, but I was able to usually pick this out. Anyway, we'll go down here. There's a ladder which leads you to 2 more shops. This mech here is the gun shop. Mostly this one sells handguns and rifles for most of your gun techs. Now this one over here, of course, sells swords. And as you can see, these are some pretty powerful ones. Okay, there are some special techniques that are only used with katana-based weapons. These moves are are only 4, but they are very, very special and unique. You can only use them with particular swords. And when you see these moves be pulled off, they're pretty cool looking. So let's see here. Next screen. There aren't too many shops, but the two noteworthy here are the... this is the resell shop. This one only resells fur and leather armor. Not too important, but there are a couple of places where you can... where it is. I'll mention that in a few minutes later. This one right here is the boot shop. Most of them are pretty, you know, boring, except for these. These will protect you from, like, a lot of earthquake or, you know, quake-type moves. So, yeah. Those will be useful later on. Now, in the previous episode... Oh, wait, you know what? To the viewers here, those of you that are of legal age, whenever I mention the previous episode, take a shot. Yes, I will turn this into a drinking game. I am going to make this entertaining as possible. And for those you younger, sorry, this game's not for you. Anyway, tally-ho! As I said previously in the previous episode, I wonder if I'm not good with editing yet. If I can, I am going to put in like a shot counter or something. Anyway, since we're in combat, let's shoot this turkey up. So yeah, we're going to be using a bunch of handguns with Amelia. We'll make that her specialty for now. Stun slashing. Yeah, again, most of these enemies here are going to be pretty weak since the... Oops. Sorry, people. It looks like I skipped over something. I wonder what we got. Oh, a feather charm. An accessory. Let's see here. Whoops. Wrong thing. Quick weapon. Alright, Annie's pretty much... Alright, Lisa, for right now. Feather Charm, it gives, like, 1 point of defense, but I think it raises... Okay, Charm by how much? I think it was 25, so take it off. Okay, so it raises Charm by 5. Alright, so we're down here. In the previous episode, Annie said there was money back. Well, guess what? There was. Okay, good. And we avoided most of the enemies. As I said, well, I don't know if I said this, but I want to try to keep each of these episodes about 30 to 45 minutes long each, which is a good viewing time. So none of you are bored, but there's enough meat to watch. So, let's see. Okay, there are 2 other shops here. This guy here sells, like, healing items, mostly potions, and ether-like items. Now, this next one. Pay attention to the yen sign. This shop here is the gold exchange. I'm pretty sure for those of you who have played, you know what this place is. For you that don't, there is a certain trick where you can get nigh infinite amount of money. I will explain that later when the trick comes up. So, let's go to the port. Now, each of these region ports are in every single area. Now, the one in Kurong is special. Because normally if you press other, and if you're not in Kurong, they'll tell you to make a transfer flight here. But in this case, press other, and we get another set of options. Press it again, and we get to the previous screen. Now, For our next party member, we're going to Luminous. And each time you go from region to region, there's a nice little cutscene here. Now, let's see here. And sometimes a beautiful backdrop of the place is also shown. And this is Luminous. So, oh, what do we have here? This gentleman looks familiar. Kinda looks like Blue. And, well, this is his twin brother Rouge. He's recruitable in most scenarios. Excuse me there. Maybe I need to wet my whistle. Alright. So, where was I? Ah, yes. This is Blue's twin brother Rouge. And in certain scenarios, he's recruitable in almost every single scenario except for 3. Of course, in Blue's, of course, and 2 others, which I will mention later. Anyway, let's recruit him. Are you also searching for the gift? Yes. Okay. Let's see here. Rouge is going to be your dedicated mage. And since also his intelligence is pretty darn high, you should if you want him to have like some weapon-based moves, guns are probably going to be your best friend with him. Because I think I mentioned that guns run off of intelligence. So yeah. Alright. Our next party member will be going to Shrike. So, yeah. Alright. Okay. Shrike has a very interesting map. Let's go here. The Bio-Research Lab. If you want to level, go here. What's special about the Bio-Research Lab is that all enemies in this particular dungeon are sometimes double or triple the level of the normal monster encounters you fight everywhere else. There are 2 tombs. Here's Moo's tomb and SaGa's tomb. Now, what's interesting about Moo's tomb is there's a slight Japanese cultural reference or an Asian cultural reference. In Asia, there is a equivalent to Atlantis called Mu. Now, that place has a guardian dragon called Manda. Now, I don't know if this is part of the Toho lore, and if you're wondering what's Toho, they're the guys behind Godzilla and some of the other Suitmation things. Suitmation films. So, there's that. Anyway. Next up is Nakajima Robotics. This is not someplace Amelia will be going. Streets, you'll find the inn here and the bookshop. There's a interesting Easter egg I've never been able to drop. And the last place is SaGa's tomb. Both the tombs are dungeons, and this one has, a special, quest you can do here. But for now, we need to get our next party member, so we're heading to Moo's tomb. Be going through here, hop, 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 go through here. And we'll be taking left, or right in this case. Amelia's right or left, whatever. Well, look who's here! Hiya, Rufus! Okay, if you're playing like anyone else's scenario, or if you start the rune quest, Rufus is one of the required party members. You can recruit Rufus through the rune quest. He's usually over here. For certain scenarios. Anyway. Alright, so we got 5 party members. Let's head one more place. And this place is of real interest. So let's go there. So let's see. We'll be heading back to the port. So where to? We'll have to go to Kurong for a transfer flight. And we'll be making the transfer flight to, well, Scrap. Here we go. Now, why a place called Scrap? Well, there are a couple places of interest here. So, okay. The office and the factory are off limits to Amelia. Let's see here. Alright. Let's go to the pub, like every single good RPG. Now that's some swanky music. As you can see, there are several characters that don't look normal. Scrap is part of like 2 other character scenarios, so unfortunately, these 2 here are usually recruitable in everyone else's scenarios, except for Amelia's. So let's see here. Well, you know what? Let's try and talk to them. Oh, I didn't think you could recruit him. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. Huh. I didn't think you could recruit them in this. Oh wait, maybe I forgot. Well, it's been a while since I've actually played through Amelia scenario, so there's that. Let's hear. I definitely know you can't get T260. Yeah. Okay. Usually T260 can be recruited in, like 3 to 4 scenarios. Amelia's one of the few that can't get him. Or mechs in general. Okay, now see this guy here? This guy is... Okay, if you want a sword wielder, get this man quickly. The only problem is you would have to trigger the arcane quest. Since we already have a rune in our possession, we can't really get him. And by the time we do, Annie's probably going to be stronger than, that guy. Oh look! It's a lazy bum. I need warm bodies. Okay, so, the characters we recruited. Ricky. Okay, this guy is a monster. Monsters work very different than humans, or, well, different in general. Monsters are a very much... They're a very hard character class or race to use. Because they only have 4 slots to them, and these slots are only for accessories. Because, well, monsters can turn into other monsters. Now, what this does mean is you could get lucky and get a very powerful skill, and it will turn into a very, very powerful monster. So early game, if you can get lucky with the RNG goddess, ho, you'll have an easy... You'll be able to sail through the game pretty easily. But yeah. Mei-Ling is the gun mage, if you will. She starts out with 1 gun tech and 2 magic abilities. Unfortunately, she does not have the gift. But still, Sunray and Starlight Heal are a nice little thing. As I said, Lute's a bum. He doesn't really have much on him. I've never had any real good luck with Lute half the time. because he learns things at a very slow rate, but at the same time, he is highly customizable. So, with our mini recruiting spree done here, let's exit the area. Now, there is an inn. This will cost you credits. Ignore it. And here's the junk shop. This is a very interesting place. Now, when you talk to this guy, you're given... Let's see here, how much is it? Alright, buying. Okay, you pay 300 credits, and you go into the area right next to you. And you choose up to 3 items in any 3 random piles. These will be randomized, but you do have a chance of getting a very powerful weapon for the price you paid. So, yes, buy. Alright, so this one right here has mostly chest pieces and full armored suits. This one right here, mostly boots. This one usually has gauntlets or shields. Oh, yeah, this one actually, aside from shoes, there are also helmets. This one right here has heavy artillery. So, all kinds of blasters, Vulcan cannons, and things like that. This one has handguns and rifles. The last one here, swords. So, let's get lucky. Okay, let's not. Got a knife. A repair kit. And another repair kit. Well, that sucks. You freaking ripped me off, you son of a... Well, you know what? I could get some sweet, sweet vengeance. You see, there is a special little glitch. Now, normally we don't like to cheat, but... You know, this guy ripped us off, so... Forget him. So, I'm going to show you the junk glitch. First, you go by selling. Then, you go to Hyperion Bazooka. Press circle. You get the... If you heard that signal, now press X. Leave. Now go in here. Now, normally, he would have stopped you, but since we did the glitch... Let's go here. Junk gun. Now, as you can see, 7 items. Yeah. This only trick works is after you buy something. Now, I don't know why, but maybe the guy's just laughing his ass off because, oh, you have it. Oh, you don't have a Hyperion Bazooka, and he's probably like laughing his ass off at a good joke. And you can do this multiple times. So, let's take a few minutes and get some weapons, armor, and some equipment here. Okay, now here's the thing. It's randomized and you're given, you know, there are 3, like, how can I put this? Like, novelty items you can get off of this. Junk and broken bumpers, as well as repair kits. Broken bumpers and junk you can't really resell, but the repair kits you can. So, we went through our 7 items. So, let's go and do this a few more times till you get some better weapons. Now, later on, I will do some off-screening money gain, because, well, you kind of need it for this game. So, yeah. I'll mention anything I do off-screen in the next episode. I will mention it, so there's that. This glitch continues until you leave the area or you sell an item. Or you buy more, or you select the buy option. So, we got more swords. Let's see if we can get lucky and get a few more. And outfit some of the party here. So we got some laser knives, that's good. Let's get a few handguns. Let's get some handguns here. And let's hope we can get some decent ones here. Alright, yeah, this is not going to do well, so... yeah, we'll leave it at this, and next time... by the end of the video, I will do some off-screening, get some extra money. So, for right now, let's get some of these people, like... some weapons. So, yeah, with Rouge... as I said, guns are going to be your best friend, but if you want to, like, experiment with some swords, you can do that. I always like to keep at least a sword on certain characters, just for, you know, purposes. So, yeah, since we don't have a bunch of armor, let's throw a couple of pieces of junk onto Rufus, and as well as Ricky, just for right now. So, okay. Let's head to the port. And what do we got here? Starting mode. Ew. Oh, that sucks. 100 credits? Well, that's better than nothing. Well, not better than nothing. That just sucks. Alright, so we got a bunch of party members, so you know what? Got enough time. Let's do a quest. Since we have a decent amount of party members, let's do the light magic quest. Alright, Luminous again. Alright. In Luminous, this place has two styles of magic. Light magic and shadow magic. Light magic is much more offensive and has a few healing spells. Shadow magic seems to be very tricky and status effect styled magic, but their ultimate skills are very, very powerful. Shadow magic has one of its most powerful spells called Shadow Servant. This creates a shadow of your character. So, whenever you do an action, your shadow will follow up and do the exact same action to more or less double the amount of damage or healing or spells, and it doesn't really cost anything. Light magic has the most powerful multi-hit skill in the game called Mega Wind Blast. For all intents and purposes, I tend to go with light magic for most of my playthroughs. Unless there's a story reason. But for this, there's none really. So, challenge the Luminous Labyrinth? Yes. Now, for this and the Shadow Quest, you can only bring human or mystic characters. And Shadow Magic users are forbidden from taking this quest. Alright. And here we go. Pretty. So yeah, there's one little downside. You can't access items or save. Alright, so this is Luminous Labyrinth. So you have to get through this place by manipulating lights and mirrors. So, let's see here. I think you changed this one. Then take the crystal from here. Hit this. I believe you switch this one around. And then this one around. There we go. Now, this next one is going to be a tad tricky. So first off, let's switch the green one here. And we got like a very like teal color. Let's hit it here. Ooh, treasure. Now let's see if we can manipulate this again. So here's a light, here's a prism. Let's see here. I think we hit this one and switch this. Okay. Okay. Purple. I think we get. Ooh, a sanctuary stone. Those were. Think of them as tents from Final Fantasy. Once you use them, your entire party is healed. This includes life point regain. That was the exit. There's one more thing you can get here. So, let me see here. Let's go over here. I wonder if this was supposed to be an unused... I wonder if there was supposed to be some kind of event here. Because there's a lot of things that have been cut from each character's scenario. So that doesn't really do anything. So let's take this. Alright, got that. If we do this... and do that... No, let's change this one here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how this goes. This one... Not... Okay, there we go. Ooh, money. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Let's see what blue does. Oh boy, battle time. Alright, since we got a full party, let's murderize him. Let's see what melee can do with a sword. Do some spells. Okay, Rufus is actually a very balanced character. He actually comes with Gift of Mind Magic, which is a lot of self-support skills. See here, he has 2 gun skills, Sharp Shot, Total Shot, which hits all enemies and uses about 5 bullets per shot. And he comes with a Samurai Sword and a Heart Slash. So let's start doing some hack and slash. Yeah. Early game magic's pretty powerful. And that was a pretty strong enemy, so... Well, not pretty strong, but early game that is pretty powerful. So, you gotta be careful just in, you know... if the enemy, you know, really wants to hurt you. Okay, let's see here. Did I take the crystal? Yes. And time for us to get the heck out of here. And now we got the Gift of Light Magic. So, almost all of our human party members have it. So, let's get some magic. So, let's see. Buy light magic. Who's buying? So, for Amelia, let's get Starlight Heal, because that's decent. And since Rouge is a magic user, let's just give him Sunray. And we're out of money. Now, we could do the next scenario, but I think leveling up might be the better shot here. So, let's see here. Could go to... let's see here. I don't want to do the... I don't want to start the rune quest just yet. Because there are particular things I'm probably going to need for that. Before I even start it. So, let's see here. Well, first why don't we go to the inn here and get a recharge. Alright. So, you're early game now and you need some more treasure. You need some more free equipment. Well, there's a place we can go. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it in this video, but you know what? Let's at least start it. First we'll need to go to Kurong. Let's see. As with I said the previous, or maybe this episode. Yeah, this episode. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay. Let's head to Shingro. And you're wondering why come here. Well, there's some pretty nice pieces of treasure you can get here. And it's a jungle. So, let's see here. We're going to go here first. Let's see here. I feel very Indiana Jones-ish. Let's see here. Ooh, is that a treasure box? Alright. So, yeah. For the most part, most battles are going to be... For most fighting, it's going to be just basic leveling, you know, just, well, leveling, I guess. Oh, no, it's more like grinding. And just, you know, get stat buffs and whatnot. Now, I guess I can go in a little bit of a interesting rant. The SaGa series was spawned from Final Fantasy II, actually. Because Final Fantasy II actually had a very similar leveling system. Where that every action that you did, as I said in the previous episode, you know, every single action you did, even taking hits, would get you stats. Ooh, we got ourselves a twin sword. So let's see here, twin sword... I believe if you press the select button, it reorganizes. Okay, twin sword is a 20 attack power sword, which is pretty nice early game. So we're going to give this to Annie. Always keep a secondary sword on you with this weapon. So this actually gives us a free weapon we can give to another character. So we'll give Lute laser knife. Actually, let's give Amelia the kukri blade. Yeah, we'll give Rufus a second laser knife. So So, yeah. Now we could take on a there's a mini boss we can fight. So that may be for next episode. So let's clear out this area, and then let's clear the next few areas, and we'll go from there. Oh, did Rouge just get... Ooh, sweet, you learned a gun skill. What do we got? Probably Sharp Shot. Yeah. Although, since we're needing him as a mage... Oh yeah, that's right. Let's slap him on with Light Magic. And with Amelia... Yeah. I think I said she was going to be our hybrid mage. So, let's do that. Now, as I said, let's clear this... Let's clear majority of this area out. Ah, looks like enemies ranked up. So, yeah. Alright. Sunray's a basic light spell and does double damage against the undead. Ooh! Sparked a new skill. Nice. Alright, nice, nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Alright. Come here, Slimy. Okay. Alright. So, let's see here. Our next enemy... Yep, this will be... Yes, if you heard the ribbit. That's going to be the next enemy. That'll be the next enemy in the next video. So, let's quickly get these things killed off. Kukri Blade for a couple of punches. Actually, let's see if we can hit this. No, we cannot. Sweet! Alright. Awesome! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's the end of this video, so I think I'll try and get one more in today, tonight. So, anyway, again, see you later, and stay awesome. This is Diamond Wolf 65, signing out.